Good evening, sir.
Good evening. We'll be starting just in 2 minutes. Good evening, Pranav. Okay, so in distance and displacement, what are the things that you have started up to now? Okay, so I request all of you to keep your cameras on. If during the class anyone feels not able to communicate, has lost the connection, facing any issues in joining, so do message at the same time. Also, if sometimes your mic is not working, you are facing any other technical issue, so you can use the chat section in the Zoom app itself. So here only you will find the chat section. You can message over there. Okay. Okay. So what all we have studied about distances and displacements. Yes. What do you mean by distances? Distance.
Share the length from one point to another.
Yeah.
Share the length from one point to another point.
Okay. See, basically we say the distance to be the actual length of the path traveled. Whenever someone is traveling from one place to another, so the actual length of the path that the person is traveling, we call as the distance. Okay. So we'll try to differentiate that. We'll try to say what is distance. So distance is the actual length of path. The actual length of path traveled, we call as the distance. So actual length of path means, suppose start something like this and move along. So, okay. So see, here we have, as you can see, we have a grid. And suppose in this grid, each each column and each row measures 1 unit. Okay. So suppose it measures 1 unit and someone starts from here So I'm starting from this point, and you will tell me my distance traveled. So you can easily tell. Suppose I'm moving like this. I move 3 units. Then again I move 3 units. Again I move 3 units. And now I move for 1 unit. Okay. So here each unit, or this is your 1 centimeter. You can say this is your 1 centimeter. So 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. So what is the distance traveled? Yes, Pranav, what would be the distance traveled?
Sir,
What distance would be travel in this case? If someone starts from O, travels up to A as the path given. So what will be the distance traveled?
8 centimeters.
8 centimeters or 9.
9, sir, 9.
Okay. So here we will say that distance is equal to 9 centimeters. It's very simple. We can get the what actually we are traveling. Okay. Suppose I have another case. I start from here, travel to 5 units, then again travel 1 unit, travel again 5 units, and return back. So what is the distance traveled? So here my starting and end points are the same. How
12.
much distance have I traveled? 12. So this is 5 centimeter. You have 2 centimeter and 5 centimeter. You add up all of them and you get answer as 12 centimeter. So this distance means the length of actual path that I am traveling will be called as the distance. We can have a similar example. So let's have another. Suppose I am traveling on a number line. Let's say now I have a number line and let this be the origin. Now I make the origin over here. And for your simplicity, I am marking all the units. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8. You have your -2, -4, -6. Okay. Here you have -8. So let's say someone starts from, I am marking the starting point. So let's say someone starts from here. So someone starts from this point. Let this point be A. And after A, the person travels to the point B. So what is the distance traveled? Yes, Yukta, what would be the distance traveled from A to B? What is the distance traveled? Yukta, unmute yourself. Unmute. Unmute yourself. You are muted. First of all, unmute yourself. See on your screen, you will be getting a message for unmute yourself. No, okay, fine. Jitendra, what would be the distance?
Sir,
Jitendra, yes.
yes, sir.
What distance is traveled from A to B?
-4.
See, what we have taken here, 1 unit would be equal to 1 centimeter, or this one box would be equal to 1 centimeter, right? So if it starts from here, if I start from A, so see, starting from A, moving like this. So when I'm at 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So what is the distance traveled?
8 centimeters.
8 centimeters. So this is the actual length of path traveled. Actual length of path. Okay. So at that time, I just net went off. I think everything is visible again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, we have understood the distance. Now, suppose from this point B, the person returns back, or from B, I return back to this point C. Now I'm coming back to the point C. Here I have the point C. Okay. So what would be the distance traveled then? See, I started from A, went to B, and from B I went to C. So what is my distance and displacement? Yes. Pranav, what is the distance?
So
Harshit?
distance is 12 centimeters. 12 centimeter in total.
Distance 12 centimeter in total. Very good. So you get the correct answer. The total distance traveled would be 12 centimeter. And what would be the displacement?
So the displacement could be 4 centimeter.
Okay. So here the displacement is 4 centimeter towards right.
So
Displacement is 4 centimeter towards right. Am I correct? Okay. So this is one way, your distance and displacements. I hope now everyone understood and the difference between define again what is distance and displacement. So distance we have defined as the actual length of the path traveled. We have displacement which we can define. So displacement is defined as the shortest distance between initial and final position. Okay, now it does not depend on the path followed. So the shortest distance between initial and final position along with the direction. So it also includes the direction. Along with direction is called as displacement, and it is independent of path followed. So it is independent of the path followed. The displacement is independent of the path followed. That means whatever path you go, your displacement would remain the same. So we will see some more questions. Let's see some more questions to understand this distance and displacement. Harshit and Akshara, your cameras are not on.
Sir, in some cases, if distance is also the shortest length, then will be equal to displacement.
Yeah.
Sir, if distance will also be the shortest length, then distance will be equal to displacement.
Distance is not the shortest length.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, displacement is the shortest length. You can also call it a shortest distance or shortest length. Both the words are appropriate. So you can call it shortest length also, right? The shortest length or shortest distance, both are.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So it's just so let's try to get the differences. Let's try to understand how it works. So here, okay. So let's try to understand this again. Distance and displacement. So again, suppose I'm choosing my starting point. Let this be my starting point. And let's say now I have this one box or one unit. Let this be equal to 1 meter. Okay. So let this one also be 1 meter. And now, suppose someone starts from this point and we travel here. So this is how I am traveling. Okay. So can you tell me distance and displacement? So you have the starting point O, the final point A. Along the horizontal, it is traveling here 5 boxes. So this is your 5 meter. Here you are traveling 3 and 3, 6 boxes. So this is your 6 meter. Okay. So you need to tell me what will be the distance and displacement. Okay. So all of you find out. Akshara, Yukta.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you hear my voice now?
Yeah, now you are audible.
Okay, sir.
So find out. I want the answers from you. And see, in the class, you can use a backdrop like I have used. See, in the same way, you can use any backdrop. You can use a cartoon backdrop. You can use any backdrop. Okay, within 3 classes, you will come to know that how we can use. So you can use it. If you see the options you have, if you click over here on the just side, you will see the options for it. Okay, you will see here options for everything. Mic background. Okay, so choose virtual background. If you select, you can use your own backgrounds. You can blur or you can use your own images or anything. Okay, so who has got the distance and displacement both? Akshara, have you got the distance and displacement? Akshara?
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you are audible.
Sir, I'm doing it, so can I do it after?
Yeah, okay. Just do it and then tell.
Sir,
Yeah.
distance is 11 meters and displacement is 7.8 meters.
Okay, so I'm getting one of the answer as distance to be 11 meter. So this everyone should verify. Are you getting 11 meter as the distance?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. The displacement can be obtained as the shortest path between initial and final point. So here we observe AO is the shortest path. Okay. So AO is the shortest path. If I can find out the length of AO, that would be the displacement. So here I'll write this AO to be equal to under root of 5 squared plus 6 squared. So this will be equal to under root of 25 plus 36,
61.
61.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So under root 61 you can compute and that will be your answer.
Sir, it's 7.801 meters.
Okay, so you get 7.8, right? So I believe you got 7.8 meter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's see another question. Can be just a little bit something like this also, but you have to make your own diagram. So let's see here. I'm giving you the question. So on the same block, on the same grid, similarly you can draw by taking your north, south, east, west. Okay. So here the question is, a student starts from rest. A student starts from his home and travel 3 kilometers east. He then turns right and travels 4 kilometers. So find his distance and displacement. So find his distance and displacement. In which direction is he traveling? So try solving this out. Make your own diagrams. I hope everyone know how to make up north, south, east, and west. So you can take the help of this north, south, east, and west.
The distance will be 7 kilometers. Displacement is 5 kilometers towards northeast.
North, east.
Yes, sir.
No,
North.
check it. Check it once more. Check it.
Okay, sir.
Check the direction only. Okay, anyone else who got the answer? Yukta, you did not give any answer.
Sir,
Okay,
sir, just a minute.
Okay, Harshit is send his answer. But your direction should be southeast. Pranav, your answer is incorrect. You said distance is 7 kilometers. Distance is 3. So distance is not 3. Distance is 7 kilometers. See, if he starts from this point, let this be the starting point. Okay. So from this starting point, he travels like this. So he travels towards east, 3 kilometer east, and then he travels 4 kilometer right, turns right. So from here, if you turn right, you will go south. So you go here 4 kilometers down.
Yes, sir.
Like this. So hence, you will get here a total distance to be, this is your 3 kilometers, this is your 4 kilometers, and hence you get total distance
So
as 7
7
kilometers. Hmm? Okay, so the distance is 7 kilometers and displacement would be
5, sir. 5
5
kilometers.
5 kilometers southeast. Okay, it's towards southeast from its starting point. If you observe from the starting point, he is currently located in the direction of southeast. Okay, so let's do one more question. So so let's see. You have another question now. Rupa travels along the boundary of circular track from A to B, then C and D. If the diameter of track 35 meter, find her distance and displacement. Okay, so find her distance and displacement if she started from X. Okay. So I'll be providing you the diagram here also. So you are given the center O. Here, this is your center O. Then you have to start from, she started from X, then A, B, C, and finally she reaches D. D is here again. Okay. So you are given everything. Find out. If you are facing any problem, okay. Okay, Pranav, no issues. Find out. You have been given the diameter. She starts from X, travels to A, then B, then C, then D. So find her distance and displacement at every point. At every point means when she is at A, what is her distance and displacement? When she is at B, when she is at C, and when she is at D. So you have to find out what will be her distance and what will be her displacement. Distance and displacement. Okay. Okay. So who has got the values for distances and displacements? Anyone?
Sir, we have to calculate if she is at B, then we have to calculate the distance total that she covered from X to A, then to B.
For everything, when she starts from X, okay? So starting from X, when she is at A, what is her distance and displacement? When she is at B, what is her distance and displacement?
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Then when she is at C, what is her distance and displacement?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you can verify your these two data.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
So if the diameter is 35 meter, how are we getting the displacement as 70 meter?
Yeah, so your displacement would be 35. Sorry. Yeah, displacement is 35. Now it's okay. Everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, A will be 27.5, then C will be 82.5.
This is 27.5.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And that one will be, sir, 1 minute.
Okay, this one is 35 root 2.
Yes, sir.
This one is also 35 root 2.
2. Yes, sir. Sir, this is 82.5.
How much?
82.5.
Okay, you get here 82.5 meter. Okay. So everyone has understood about distance and displacement? Got everything about distance and displacement?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So we will have so I think we now understand everything about distance and displacements. Right? So distance is the length of the actual path traveled. The displacement is the shortest path between the initial and final positions. Right? And if we list out the differences, so here we try to list out the differences between distance and displacements.
Sir, for one, in the previous question, once, why did we get 35 root 2? Can you say again?
Yeah, or not 35 root 2. You will get 35 over root 2, I think. 35 is the diameter.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you will be getting this. So again, I took the radius as 35. So thank you. You will be getting here 35 by 2 multiply root 2. So you will get your 35 over root 2.
Okay, sir.
Or you can write it, okay, 35 over root 2. You can write it.
Okay.
So this is what you are getting, 35 over root 2. Check it out, everyone. Check out. So see, the next we try to bring about the differences between distance and displacement. So what are the differences between distance and displacements? We can see that a distance is a scalar quantity. So we list out here that distance is a scalar quantity. Any other differences? Pranav, what are scalar quantities? Pranav? Akshara, what are scalar quantities?
So can I talk?
Yeah, what are scalar and vector quantities?
So scalar quantities are those which only need magnitude, and vector quantities are those which need magnitude and direction.
Okay, so displacement is a vector quantity. That means it requires magnitude as well as direction. So displacement, it is a vector quantity. Now, any other differences between distance and displacement? Anything else we can write for distance?
Sir, distance changes, but displacement remains the same.
Yeah,
Sir,
distance?
the distance changes, sir, but the displacement remains the same.
No, it's not necessary. You can say something like this, that distance can, or it you can say that distance is either equal or greater than. It can be either equal or greater than displacement, but it can never be less than displacement.
Okay, sir.
So it can never be less than displacement. This is a good point. Then any other thing we can say about distance? Can distance be negative?
No, sir.
No. So distance, it can never be negative. Whereas displacement can be negative. Okay. So now I'm giving you a just little bit a complicated question. Try to do this if you are able to do. So this is a part of your homework. You can do this. So here, you have a circular wheel. So here you have a circular wheel, right? It is rotated about a circular wheel of radius r. So this is circular wheel. It has radius equal to r. Its radius is equal to r. So it is rotated something like this. You have to find the distance and displacement of the point of contact. Okay. Distance and displacement of the point of contact. That means of this point after one revolution. Okay. So your question is here. A circular wheel of radius r is rotated by one revolution. Okay. We have to find the distance and displacement find the distance and displacement of the point of contact. Okay, so this is a part of your homework. Please do it at your do it as a homework. Check if you are able to get the answer. Okay, so I hope you have understood this problem.
Yes, sir.
So is there any other doubt from distance and displacements to anyone?
No, sir.
Anyone having any doubt?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I clearly didn't understand like the before questions.
Okay. So you didn't get this question, like this one?
Yeah.
Okay, see. So if you are starting from this x, suppose I start from here x, this is the point where I start. I go like this, from x, I go like this. So I reach at this point A. So when I reach the point A, what would be the distance and displacement? So the distance would be the length of this arc AX. Okay. So I can see that AX is the fourth part of the circumference.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you find out the circumference. The circumference would be given by the formula 2 pi r. Okay. So it will be 2 times of 22 over 7 multiply 35 over 2. So you get this, the circumference being 110 meter. So 1/4 of this would be equal to AX, would be 1/4 of 110. And if find 104, you get 27.5. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So similarly, now when you are at B, so when you are at B, you have the distance as half of the circumference, which is 55.
55. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yes,
And the
sir.
same way displacements have been calculated. Okay. Bye everyone. I hope everyone has understood this. And on this Saturday, you will have a test from the same topic.
Okay, sir.
Okay, bye.